Alrighty. Go ahead and get on in here, shall we? Howdy, y'all. This is Wes, and today we're going to play a little bit of Final Fantasy XIV. So, I didn't really have any plans or anything like that. I mean, I say that at the beginning of like every stream because I genuinely don't have any plans at all. I figured I mentioned on the last stream maybe doing a little bit of Crystalline conflict and whatnot. But first things first, we've got to finish up my dailies. I still do not have my mount from the new tribe, so we've got a little bit of time. I'm not rushing anything today, but howdy y'all. I hope you guys are having a good start to your week. Good Monday. I'm having an okay day. You know, nothing stellar, but nothing bad. It's just Monday. But beyond that, you know, got plenty of stuff planned for this week. Gonna be doing a little bit more FF6. Do still need to try and get a couple of clips from a few other games. You know, I wanted to try and play a little bit more Gundam Evolution. Unfortunately, it looks like the North American servers are just dead, just completely wiped out. So. You know, I don't know if maybe we can hop onto the JP servers or anything. I don't know what the lag is going to be like trying to do that. Here it's not terrible, but you know, you might get popped, you know, turning a corner or something like that. But I thought maybe we could put that on the docket or something along those lines. I don't know. We'll figure it out. There's so many games that I want to try that I still have not had a chance to play. Sonic Frontiers. I really want to play Sonic Frontiers, but unfortunately it's $60. It's a little bit out of my price range right now. But yeah, beyond that, I've just been kind of chilling and catching up on my shows and playing a little bit of Nikkei and yeah, having a good time. Yeah, it was a pretty eventful weekend. I think the last week or so has been pretty eventful, but. You know, with the live letter and everything, I'm pretty jazzed to get back in here and play some more FF14. Really excited for a lot of the stuff that they're going to be adding. So, you know, that won't be until January, but it might give us an excuse to try and pop in here a little bit more, see what's going on, catch up with everyone else on Crystal. I noticed that a lot of the Nishi Sanji crew are here on Crystal, so that's interesting. I don't watch Nishi, so I don't know all of their names or anything like that. But hey, more visibility for us Crystal folk is always pretty good, huh? Who knows? Maybe I might actually roleplay. It's been a while. I could stand to hop back in and roleplay a little bit more. Check out maybe see if some new venues have popped up here and there. Yeah, I've never been big on the club scene, so you know when my low-key bars and taverns and bathhouses end up shuttering, I just don't really know where else to go. But I do miss it. I've been getting that itch to write a little bit more. I've got a couple more short stories that I'm kind of planning. I know it's National Novel Writing Month, and you know I've tried to participate in it in past years and never really got very far in it. But, you know, it helped me get a little bit of progress done on some of these long-term projects, so who knows, we'll see. But I think that might be a little bit of a ways off. Yeah, we'll see how they go. When it comes to writing short stories and stuff, I end up, you know, putting it off way too long just because the physical act of writing takes a long time. You know, I can have all of these ideas, but I still only type so fast, you know, and then you know trying to put them out for query and all of that stuff. It's just very exhausting. And you know, for me, writing is kind of like reading. Like they always say, like if you're having trouble falling asleep, try reading a little bit. And it's just something to do with the way your mind handles text, right? But for me, writing is the same way. And I mean, it makes sense. You're staring at that screen the whole time, right? Where are you? Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go all the way up here. Okay. We'll make it eventually. Oh, I see it. I see it. So, see, I've been putting it off a little bit, but yeah, I've still got that one that's out for submission right now. So we'll see if anything happens with it. So one of them went to in progress. So at least someone out there is checking it out, I guess. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Are you guys having a good Monday? Did you have a good weekend? It's been kind of cold here. You know, it was really warm, and then literally overnight it just plummeted. So I've got my little space heater, and it doesn't really do nearly enough at night. So it's been a little awkward. It's been a little trying at times. I need to get me one of those like heated blankets. I'm already laying under like 4 or 5 layers at night. But it still kind of sucks because it's like you get into bed immediately, and you know it'll be warm eventually, but like that first moment of getting into bed is just like freezing, and all the cloth is frozen over the course of the day. So yeah, there's that. And then yeah, just waking up and I don't really want to do this. It's not too bad during the day, but unfortunately we had some car issues pop up, so I can't get out to play my disc golf or anything like that. I don't mind getting out when it's a little bit chilly out and, you know, just trying to stay active, throw some discs around. But I can't do it if I can't get to the park, right? So we'll have to see how that goes. So as always, same as always, please like, subscribe, hit that bell, help me get out of these financial woes. But no, it'll be fine. You know, worst comes to worst, I go out for a little walk. Yeah, it's a little bit, a couple miles away, but it's probably not too bad. I used to walk like that back out in LA, so sure, why not? All right, so you know, I don't know what we're gonna do for this. I don't know if I want to do casual or if I want to do ranked, because I haven't really done either of them in a very, very long time. And I think I might be getting pretty close. Okay, so I did end up using a few of my crystal trophies. We shouldn't have any issues trying to stock up on those, but we're ways off from completing this thing. I don't think I've really stepped back in here since the last stream that we did this, and that was a month or so ago, a couple months ago, I think. So yeah, we've got some time. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, so 25, huh? That's a lot of Crystalline conflict, and I don't even know what the current map looks like either. Let's get in here and take a look. If it's the volcanic heart, yeah. So volcanic heart, we're gonna do casual. I'm not doing that in ranked. Absolutely not. And I guess it doesn't matter. Got everything that I wanted from ranked. But yeah, so aside from just, you know, catching up on my shows and being really sad that there wasn't any G-Witch this week, like I said, just playing a lot of Nikke. You know, it's a fun game, but it's got just a lot of weird bugs. They're like, you know, those games where it's like there's a lot of bugs, but they're not necessarily game breaking. They're just kind of annoying. You know, in Nikke, it's the red dot, you know, the notification dot doesn't go away on a lot of things, like little things like that. There's a couple bugs with some of the characters, but right now for most of the characters I'm using, the bugs are positive. Like, it's just making me do more damage, right? So it's got some work, but it is really fun. The biggest drawback is that it is an idle game. So it's like you hit a wall, and then it's like you just have to sit there and wait for your resources to gather so that you can pick them up like a few hours later, and then like level up your guys, and then maybe complete one more map, and then you guys sit back and wait another 6 hours. Like, I'm not a big fan of the idle games. You know, I understand it's a gacha, and I guess that's just something to do with it because it's a mobile game, but I'd much rather just be able to sit down, level my characters, go through old levels to get resources, that kind of thing. Like if I'm gonna play a video game, I want to play a video game, right? I want to be able to sit down and really enjoy it. But Nikke has you know, that time gating to it, which is fairly annoying. You know, you know me and my opinions from World of Warcraft when it comes to time gating. So not much better when it comes to a mobile game. It's just less invested into it. I'm completely free to play on it, obviously. So, you know, I really lucked into a re-rolled account that's got 4 pilgrims and everything. So who knows? Maybe I can throw that up on stream. I don't really know what YouTube's gonna look like with Nikke on the screen. So I have to get kind of creative with some of the censoring. But it hasn't been too bad. I mean, I'm still enjoying it. I'm part of a decent union. I think it'll be a lot more interesting once the coordinated conflict stuff comes up. And you can do some of the multiplayer stuff and get some resources. So yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. You know, I don't play too many gotchas. It's really just that and Azure Lane right now. So you know, I'm not super invested into like the different styles of gotchas or anything like that. But the shooting is fun. I like the art style. One of the main characters is voiced by 2B, so that's cool. Yeah, I enjoy it. You know, for being a nice mobile game, and finally installed an emulator to play it, which I've never done. I guess it was, you know, good as an excuse as any. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been doing. Nothing super fancy. That applying for work, that kind of thing. You know, same as usual. And now here we are. Now I have no idea what everything's looking like in Crystalline Conflict right now. Ever since they put out the last patch, because you know, they changed some of the scaling. I know mech's got like a small buff. I don't know how it's gonna look. I gotta like remember all my keybinds and everything. So maybe it's a good thing that we're doing Volcanic hard first and just doing a casual instead of doing ranked. You know, when the maps switch over, I might go into ranked because there's really no reason not to do ranked. Like you don't really lose anything from it. It's a little more stress involved with the tiers, but I mean, I've already maxed out my tier from the first season, so it's just kind of whatever. You know, the ranked stuff, you know, the quality tends to be a little bit better from my understanding. Yeah, you don't generally have super lopsided stuff. You know, people generally try a little bit harder. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm just not gonna do it for this map. This map is like, this is my rank killer. This is my tier loss map. All right. Here we go. All right, so I vaguely remember. The nice thing with Crystalline Conflict is that it's a really, really good way to try and remember how to play certain classes. You know, everything's like super simplified, so you know the overall playstyle and overall, you know, I guess mechanics of a certain job. Like you still get all of that, but it's so many less buttons, so it makes it a little bit easier, I think. So yeah, you know, I haven't played mech in ages, so this will be a good opportunity. All right. Gotta remember my my meta. I gotta remember how to like be cautious, right? Here we go. Which definitely didn't remember there. Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. We were all down. Here I am just rushing in solo, 1v4. There we go. It's a Crystalline Conflict way. Yeah, it's gonna take me a couple matches, guys. Don't worry, we'll get there eventually, but here we go. Yeah, there's like no point. Okay, so they've added the return timer and everything. Got it. Yeah, I'm not chasing him around. Here we go. All right. I don't know where Reapers are at right now. I don't know if they're like overpowered or what's going on with them. See another mech. I can take him down maybe. Here we go. Okay. All right. I'm slowly getting back into it. Hey, we got a couple picks there. Nice, nice. Let's see if they can take him down just a little bit more. I can ult him. Here we go. There we go. That'll do it. All right, we might be able to turn this around a little bit, slowly but surely. I gotta remember how to like hang back a little bit. I think that's gonna be the hardest thing is, you know, remembering that I'm like a backliner, right? And this is literally the only time that I play mech, so go figure. Have you guys still been playing? Like I really don't know what the community in it is like right now. If people are still like super active in it, what's going on here, you know? Here we go. Ooh, ouch. Ouch. Well, I think this team can do it. You know, we're getting some good picks. It's just got to work together a little bit better and get back in the sync of things. I know I'm probably the weak spot here. So, you know, just gotta be a little bit more careful, play it a little bit safer. See if we can take down that Sage. There we go, there we go. It's just two of us up here. Maybe. There we go, there we go. Yeah, waste of an ult. That's on me. Too hasty, wanting to make the big plays. So if you want to know how to play CC, don't play how I'm playing. That's the best advice I can give right now. Don't be me. Give me a couple matches and maybe. All right. We got one more second on this return timer. No. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. How do we do damage-wise? We're still second in damage somehow. I'll take it. Why not? I have no idea what the rankings and all that even look like right now. You know, I need to check it, see if I recognize any of the old names from way back in the first season. Last time I checked it, I recognized quite a few. I don't know if it's, you know, shuffled up a little bit. There's really not too much of a point to trying to be in the top 30 or even the top player once you get the border. I mean, I guess, you know, I guess you can get it with the new number at the bottom, but I don't really see what the point of that's going to be. You can only show one at a time, so why worry? All right, that was fast. Let's see if we can get back in the swing of things, shall we? I'm slowly remembering, little bit by little bit. You know, it's been a while since I played really anything competitive. Really since our last couple of streams of Gundam Evo. And I played Overwatch for like 2 days before deleting that, so you know, I guess whenever Overwatch 2 came out was the last time I was like super heavy in any kind of competition, but yeah, not playing that anymore. Okay, a couple of the same people. I do like that we're going to be able to see all of this, I do like that we're going to be able to see all of this in just normal old parties now. That's going to be fun. That's going to be exciting. Alright, hello. Alright, how are we looking anyways? The Malmstones, so if we win one, we get, I think, what, 1,000? Or is it still 700? I can't remember. So yeah, you know, I think a lot of the little UI things and a lot of the quality of life changes are looking pretty good. I think it does show that they were pretty serious in, you know, the mod discussion about saying, hey, if there are mods out there for certain UI things, and that's a failing on our part. So I think they are listening to like what some of the popular UI stuff is going to be. You know, I think the chat bubbles, I think, would be the biggest one, right? That people want in the game. So we'll just have to wait and see if maybe they can add that in. Alright, so we got 2 tanks. That's going to be annoying. Alright, where is... Go ahead and take him down. He's way overextended here. If I can. I don't know what's going on. Oof. I think we're just splitting our DPS maybe a bit too much. Kind of hard to tell what was going on there. Seems like Sage is definitely still pretty powerful. You know, I know everyone was memeing on the White Mage and everything, but Sage to me has always been one of the more powerful. That ult is just too much. Okay. Alrighty. Someone already popping the old good match. Don't you just love it when they're salty? Wait, did he get that? What the hell, man? Why? I don't even know. Yeah, I mean, I was standing right on top of it. I have no idea how in the world he got it. But that's fine. I think this match is over, but yeah, don't be salty. Don't be pinging. They had to put out a notice about that, you know, ages ago, right? Okay. 2 sages. Who will prevail? There we go. Well, we'll just sit here, I guess. Alright. Yeah, this whole 2-tank meta, I think, looks like it's still just as bad as it's always been, huh? It's fine. Everything's fine. Whatever, I tried. Might have to wait a second after this and just kind of let it cycle through. I'm gonna guess we could try a ranked match, but I really don't like doing ranked on this map. Okay, hey, there we go. Sage got a couple picks there. Alright, come on. Yeah, 2 tanks is rough. It still doesn't look like it's any easier than it used to be, and yeah, it's just annoying. And it looks like the Warriors are still pretty strong. There we go. I don't remember if they got any buffs in the last patch. I didn't really take a look too much at the PvP changes. There we go. Yeah, not much I can do here. Like 4v me right now. There we go. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not concerned. That's why we did casual, right? It's not like I'm playing the best either. Alright, 22 seconds left. Alright, let's see if we can at least try and make a little bit of progress, you know? I mean, it's mostly the same people from last game, and I felt like if we could just really come together and, like, focus a little bit, we had a chance. Ah, you gotta be kidding me, that ult. That's dumb. That's dumb. It's okay. Alright, so ours was up a little bit longer, at least. See if we can take any advantage of that. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, this match is over. We're not going to be able to come back from this. Okay. They really don't have much damage at all, do they? I can at least hold off for a little bit here. Trying. I'm trying. Ah, that's it. It was a good effort. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's wait a moment. Let's wait like just a few seconds here. See if maybe we can cycle out some players. Cycle me out, maybe. Maybe that's for the best. Yeah, none of you deserve comms. Okay. How much did we get from that? 700. Yeah, so I guess a win gets 1,000. Wins the map changeover. Okay. So like naturally I start the stream right when Volcanic Heart starts, right? That's just my luck. Okay. All right, let's hop in here. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the Houston Texans. It's kind of what it feels like right now. Are there any? I don't follow football. Is there anyone that's like 1-6 right now, or 1-7? Whatever it is. Baseball season's over. It's kind of like my sports dead zone right now. I've just heard it's a pretty wild season this year. All right. Well, this might take a little bit. I'm kind of surprised it's not as busy. You know, I thought there would be a lot more people playing. I mean, less than 5 minutes is still not bad. But you know, Crystalline Conflict's a lot of fun, and after the live letter, you know, they announced a new map and everything, I figured people would be kind of like re-interested in it quite a bit. I mean, that's what brought me back is showing the new map and everything, right? I'm super excited for it. I really wonder what the gimmick's going to be with the gold and everything. But yeah, I mean, it's a very fun... It's a fun game mode. You know, I can't lie. It's... Okay, so can't do Seal Rock today. That's fine. Yeah, it is an extremely fun game mode. You know, I never in a million years would have thought Final Fantasy PvP is good. You know, they've still got a little bit, it looks like, to try and figure out with balance and everything. It's one of those situations, and WoW had the same problem, where it's very difficult to try and do PvP when you've got the trifecta thing going on, right? When you've got the Trinity. Because no matter what, something's going to be unbalanced. It's a little bit easier here because you don't have specs to worry about, but, you know, it's still, as we just saw, very, very uneven when you've got, you know, a 2-tank team like this versus a team with, like, 1 or none. So we'll see how this goes. We got that dude that was pinging good match 5 seconds in last time, so we'll see how this goes. It is nice, I feel, that there's no chat. I know when this first came out, I was like, man, not having chat's weird, right? But now I'm like, okay, that makes sense. There you go. All right, let's see if I can pick it back up here. See if I can dust off the old fingers. Speaking of, we're gonna do a guitar stream probably tomorrow. I was putting it off, but I finally decided, you know what, let's do it. There we go. Yeah, get him. There we go. Nice pick. Come on. Knock him out. There we go. Okay. Cool. Drill, baby, drill. Yeah, this is one much better, I think. Wait, is that summoner hours, or? That's something that I would like to see change, is maybe do a red circle for the opposing team's summoner. Just make it a little bit easier to kind of tell what's going on. Because I genuinely cannot tell when that aura goes down whose it is. There might be a tell for it. I don't know what it is. There we go. Oh, there's a bard. All right. All right. I need a potion here soon. Okay, there we go. Nice. Yeah. See, this is way crazy unbalanced right now with 2 tanks. It really is. Okay, there we go. And the Sage. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't even a fair team. Not even remotely. Alright, how'd we do? Hey, there we go. Top damage, I'll take it. Cool. And, hey, I get some more Malmstones. Let's do it. Oh, this is gonna take forever. I really should have been doing this a lot more throughout the season. You know? Like, I feel like I was so hardcore into CC that first season that I wasn't even really paying attention to just quite how many games it took, because I was on that quest to Crystal, right? And it took me so long to get from Platinum to Diamond and then Diamond to Crystal, that I really wasn't even paying attention to the Malmstones at all. You know, it took me, what, 300 something games to get into Crystal. So like by that point I'd blown past the mount. All right, give me 1 second. I am going to go get some more coffee real quick. All right, back to it. Back to it, shall we? For what, 1 and 4? Great, great record there. It's like the Blues this year. Makes me kind of sad, but yeah. What can I do? All right, but I am starting to feel a little bit better. I'm starting to get back into the swing of it. I think the other part of it is like all of the like the real games that I've been playing. Like Nikkei is just kind of like it's an auto battler practically. But you know, getting all of this footage and stuff, you know, I just played all of Persona 5 and all of that. They're all controller. So I haven't played anything that uses the keyboard and mouse for honestly pretty close for a couple months at this point. So that's been the other hold up, is I've gotta get back into it. White cat, I like that. Tetris. Nice Tetra. Very nice. Yeah, it's I gotta get back into the swing of that. You know how you can, if you haven't played keyboard and mouse for a while, you know, if you've been doing everything on the controller, you can kind of feel your wrists are a little bit tighter than normal. You know, up here, the lower joints of your fingers are a little bit tighter. People don't think about that. You know, I guess the LA Times just had a big thing about Team Liquid and you know, esports and how it's an actual sport and all that. You know, if you're going to be doing this and streaming and that kind of thing, I mean, there is a lot to it in terms of just making sure you don't get carpal tunnel and that kind of thing. You know, do your wrist exercises and that kind of thing. You know, VTubers, you know, a lot of them do karaoke. You don't realize like how much lung capacity and whatnot you need to do karaoke for 2 hours at a time, right? I think that's there we go. You know, I like singing quite a bit. You know, I'll put on some YouTube and sing for a while, but you know, I get tired after a couple songs. I'm like, man, that was good. I used up all my energy. But yeah, it's a lot. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what this guy's doing here. Let's see if we can knock him down just a little bit. God, I hate tanks. But at least this time it's like an even matchup, you know? 2v2. Here we go. Here we go. A little bit better. A little bit better. Add our Sam there. Alright, get a little bit of work done. Alright, alright. Here we go. We got good focus at least. That's nice. Man, I don't know what's going on with him. Alright, let's take out this monk, shall we? Oh wow, did I not do anything? I didn't see his bubble go up. Maybe that's a monk thing. Maybe I've forgotten everything about the, the different jobs. It's entirely possible. There you go. Alright, alright. Let's get this black mage down if we can. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, I gotta bounce here. See if we can get out of here in time. Oh, this was the monk that was on my team a couple games ago. There we go. Oh, I'm dead. See ya. That's alright. We held out a good while. Oh, yeah, and we cleared the checkpoint. That's nice. Doubt they'll be able to get any picks. I mean, that we got to get down that black mage. It's just too much AoE damage. I mean, you saw how much. Okay, team kill. All right, we'll hang out here then. Yeah, I mean, you saw like 3 of our team's HP just plummet. There we go. Don't run in there too fast, buddy. Okay, here we go. Alright, we're ready, we're ready. Alright, who am I gonna take down? Oh, come on. No one focused the black mage. We would have had him down after that ult if literally anyone was attacking him. Oh, okay. Literally anyone attacking him would have killed him. Okay. Well. I mean, at this point, I might have to just run in there. Just try and keep that up, right? There we go. Hope everyone can get in here in time. It's really our only hope. Yeah, just no focus at all. 'Cause, yeah, the black mage, as far as I know, can still do that big AoE there through walls, right? Hey, nice, nice, Sam, very nice. I think they can. All right, and see now. Here's where the trouble begins because it's just two tanks. Yeah, that's great. That's a lot of fun. Totally engaging content. There we go. Oh wow, and they pushed it quite a bit further than we did. All right, so we've got our work cut out for us at this point. I think we can do it. But we've got to actually like focus, keep people off the point as best as possible. There we go. I'll keep it moving. There you go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on, knock them off there. Let's get good. Here we go, and for real, baby. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. Pop this down, get healed up a bit. Here we're still holding off. A little bit. Barely, but we're doing it. Try and get my drill back up, you know? Ooh. Nope. That's it. It was a good hold. We did what we could. Do damage-wise. Okay, I guess. Not great. Not terrible. But yeah, it's just, you know, the two tank thing is just... It's not enjoyable. I mean, that time was a little bit better because it was a little bit more even. You know, we both had 2 tanks, but it's just not fun. They can just sit there and hold the crystal forever, right? And it just it becomes a turtle match. Yeah, I just don't think there's a whole lot of enjoyment to be found in turtle matches like that, right? Now let's go ahead and hop into ranked. Let's see if maybe we can shuffle it up a bit and at least get some new names in here, right? But yeah, it's not engaging, I don't think. It makes overtime go on way too long. Had the same problem that Gundam Evo had, right? You know, an overtime match can be almost as long as the actual match. So yeah. But you know, I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at it, a little bit more into it. Recalling the memories of my one brain cell from deep in the ancient lore. Oh man. But yeah, the year's winding down. I saw the Game Awards just put out their nominations, and you know, a couple recognizable ones, a couple that'll be on my list. I won't tell you what they are, but first things first, I've got to find like another 2 games. I wrote down my list for my top 10 that I played this year, and I was like at like 7 or 8. So I've got to find a couple more games, a couple more to maybe just like squeak in there, right? A couple last minute holdouts. But I thought it was a pretty good list this year. You know, most of the Game of the Years from the Game Awards, you know, a couple good ones on there. I was surprised that like Stray was nominated for so many. I mean, it's a great game. I didn't think it was going to be Game of the Year material, but, you know, I'm happy to see it up there. God of War Ragnarok, not going to be able to play that for anytime soon. Elden Ring, no surprise. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, I think, was probably my biggest surprise. I really want to play it. I really, really want to play it, because I love the Xenoblade series, but too much money, and it's Nintendo, so, you know, it's never going to go on sale, right? But, you know, I've heard good things about it, but I really did not expect that to get as many nominations as it did. So, you know, maybe that'll be for next year. You know, maybe that'll go on my docket once I've got some time. You know, we got Pokemon coming out, and this will probably be the first Pokemon in 2 or 3 generations I'm not going to get to play at release, which makes it kind of sad. I've still got my Pokemon Home subscription going or whatever, so I still got all my old Mystics. But yeah, you know, first time in a while that I haven't played it. I feel like, and this is something that I think I've seen kind of going around in the Pokemon community for a while, that Game Freak's kind of rested on their laurels for a while, so they're not really doing a whole lot innovative-wise. The open world stuff was probably the first time in a while, but even that, you know, the content was kind of dried up after you've done it a couple times, right? So we'll see how Scarlet and Violet goes, see if it does anything game-changing, but it does kind of feel like they just kind of doing the same formula and kind of half-assing a few things. Like when Pokemon Home came out and like you couldn't transfer all of your Pokemon to Sword and Shield because they just flat out hadn't put in the sprites for all of it. That was kind of dumb. Like little things like that that just kind of show that they're just really kind of not really doing a whole lot. I don't know if they've updated it since then. I don't know if Scarlet and Violet will have the complete Pokédex available. But yeah, it is kind of disappointing because I do like Pokemon. It's not something that I play long term. I usually play it once through for a while and then do a little bit at the end game to kind of level up a few of my favorites, and then sit down until the next generation. So I don't, I haven't really kept up to the news too much, but it is kind of sad that I'm not going to be able to afford it this time because I do genuinely enjoy them for the most part. Who in my generation doesn't enjoy Pokemon? Like, we were like, I don't know, I was like 10 or 11 when the first one came out. Like, that was like honed in on me. I got a Game Boy specifically for those games, and like we were all into the card game and everything. So yeah, it was it's been my long time. Yeah, it's like going home, It's hard not to feel comfy with a Pokemon game. Even if they are kind of half-assing it, you don't realize that when you're a kid. It's kind of an adult thing. You're just like kind of looking at it, kind of know how businesses work now, right? Man, this is taking a while, isn't it? Let's switch over to casual. Switch back. I don't know. Maybe it's just the time of day. See, there you go. Yeah, I think it's probably just the time of day. No one's really doing it right now. But I'm trying not to let that ruin the nostalgia. It's still possible, knowing all of that stuff, to just kind of come in and sit and enjoy a game. It's not like the game's bad, It's not like Game Freak is Blizzard. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe that'd be a Christmas present or something. Okay, here we go. This will be interesting. So who are we up against? Ugh, very interesting, very interesting. I don't know. I really don't know how this one's gonna go. But you know what? It's all Mom Stones from here, baby. Did I calm anyone last game? It was a good team. I should have calmed someone. Can't remember. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. When it comes to the Game Awards, I feel like, yeah, it's kind of a joke in some ways anyways. Like, it's not like it's the Oscars, which has like a very exclusive, like, and I mean, I guess some people would say the Oscars are a joke too, but to me, as someone that worked in the industry, like the Oscars and the Motion Picture Academy, like, it's very, very old school. They've been doing it for a long time, People can always argue about the diversity and everything, and I think that's definitely a valid point. But as an organization, like, they do have a lot of pride in the movies that they make, and they do genuinely try and look at the artistic merit of a lot of their stuff. There's always going to be politics and stuff involved, of course, but it's very much an old school legacy thing, and games don't really have that. The Game Awards just feels very corporate. Feels very corporate, feels very, I don't know. Feels like a whole bunch of influencers that, like, got a hold of video games, and yeah, that's really about it. There we go. Like, if it was the Oscars, Stray would be winning the Game of the Year, hands down. Not even a question, I don't think. Like, that's really the big complaint with the Oscars, is that it's too artistic, right? People complain that, like, the big names don't ever win anything. Okay. There we go. It's a dancer that I'm up against here. Okay, let's get out of here a bit. I gotta. Okay, here we go. I gotta remember my potion. That's gonna be the biggest thing. Is remembering to use that. All right, how are we sitting right now? Where are we looking? There we go. There we go. Let's see. Yeah. Ooh, I was like locked down there. I guess the monk was maybe in his ult. LB. But yeah, I mean, last year I tried watching a little bit of them. It was just like, they did an award, and then it was literally just nothing but game trailers and commercials after that. Like 20 minutes of game trailers, right? And I think that's the biggest problem with a lot of gaming media, is it's been so entrenched with the corporations that make the games for so long that it's impossible for them to separate. Like, I remember watching, like, Alana Pierce was doing a thing, and she's like, well, no one from IGN or GameFAQs or whoever it was that she used to work for, no one ever came to them and said, you know, hey, they're sponsoring our advertisements, give them a good review, right? They're like, I've never heard of any game journalist, game the review because of sponsorships, right? And I'm like, I worked in the industry for a long time too, and that is complete bullshit. Like, even if they don't necessarily come to you and say, hey, you need to give this game a good review, like, you're doing it anyways, because you know that you rely on them so much for early access and that kind of thing. Like, gaming journalism never had the clout that, like, movie criticism had, you know? Movie criticism, when it started, like, and still to this day, like, they knew that bad reviews could absolutely tank a movie, right? But it was very much the old school, kind of come from Broadway review criticism, right? Where it had a lot of clout. So the movie studios, you know, they, instead of the journalists, you know, cowing to the movie studios, kind of the other way around for a very, very long time. So, you know, we don't really have that in gaming journalism at all. Ever since, you know, EGM Magazine and Nintendo Power and all of them were out back in the day, they never really had the oversight that other types of media criticism. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. They never really had the oversight and the clout that a lot of other types of media criticism had. And because of that, it's very intertwined with the industry, you know. No one ever had a Nikki Fink of video games. Rest in peace. But yeah, she's the one that created Deadline.com, right, for movies. You know, no one ever really took that mantle in terms of video games. And, you know, it's something that the industry needs, to be honest. They need a Nikki Fink. You know, they need someone that can kind of make the companies afraid, and you need people to leak to those people and all of this other stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry. I went on my tangent and wasn't even really paying attention to that whole game. My bad. I still did okay, I guess. But yeah. So when I see these gaming journals saying, well, no one ever told me to fatten up my reviews. It's like bullshit, and I didn't have to tell you. You were doing it anyways. Consciously or unconsciously. Subconsciously, I mean. Oh. But yeah, that's my rant, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to do like two things at once. I don't even know where I was going with that. Oh yeah, the Game Awards. So yeah, the Game Awards kind of whatever. I guess that's my rant. And like I said, I mean, you can say nowadays that the Oscars and the Golden Globes and all of that are kind of that way, but I don't know. The others, the Emmys and all of those, I mean, I feel like those have at least a little bit more clout because they're award show for media, for entertainers to celebrate other entertainers. They just happen to be televised. Like, that's what people don't understand, is like the Oscars, it's an industry event made for the industry. They're not doing anything, well, I wouldn't say anything. But their primary focus isn't for the ratings and the advertisers. It is to a certain point nowadays. You know, it just kind of naturally happens over time. But at its core, it's still an industry event made to celebrate other industry people. Right? It's a true industry award show. And that's why you know, the big blockbuster stuff doesn't always get a lot of the recognition. You know, they're slowly starting to change that a little bit and making it, you know, making it a little bit more apparent. But you know, it's going to be a long time, I think, before you see another really big blockbuster movie win Best Picture. They still do look quite a bit at the artistic merit of it, which can be good, can be bad, depending on your version of art, I guess. You know, it's been a long time since, you know, we've had a Titanic or Return of the King or anything like that win. All right, and that's a large part of it because of the sheer scale. And that's the other thing is like a lot of people don't really understand that the Best Picture stuff. A lot of that goes into like the scale of it too, because it's hard to make a movie. A lot of people don't realize how hard it is. So, you know, when they see something to that scale and pulled off that well, I mean, that does affect the voting quite a bit. But there we go. And there's more to the scale than just throwing money at it. Otherwise, Marvel would be up every year, right? Now, Titanic, you know, building a model Titanic out in off the coast of Mexico to film it. I mean, that's a little bit different scale than we're talking about nowadays. Okay. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, overall, yeah, I know I'm ragging on the Game Awards. Overall, I thought the picks were pretty much what I expected. You know, I think they're solid picks. I don't really have any complaints about any of them at all. It's more about how they're presented. You know, it's kind of like the Super Bowl of video games nowadays. It's just you go for the commercials as much as the awards. The awards are kind of meaningless at this point. But you know, it's got to start somewhere. It is nice that video games have become big enough that we can have like a big annual event. So, you know, there'll be some discussion on it. You know, we're starting the discussion today now that the nominees are out. And you know, I think that's good for the medium in general. It's always good to have, you know, have news and events to talk about. So, you know, it'll start. Maybe eventually it'll gain a little bit more clout, a little bit more prestige, I guess you could say. Right now, it's just kind of like a bunch of tech bros giving out awards, right? But, you know, eventually I think we'll start seeing it, you know, be taken a little bit more seriously and whatnot as the medium grows and more people kind of take note. Yeah, I don't know why he pulled me over. There we go. There we go. Let's go ahead and take him out. There we go. Nice picks. Very good. Well, I'm just, I'm gonna sit here, I guess. Or not. Okay, that's fine. You can already tell it's gonna be a weird match. I don't know if because I'm just distracted or what. Yeah, this is, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know where I was going all of it. I just think it's interesting to talk about. I always like talking, you know, that's kind of what we do here on the channel, is kind of talk about the news stuff every now and then. I try not to be like one of those opinion channels, you know the type. But, you know, I think as a streamer and as someone that was, you know, in video game journalism quite a bit, I think we're always going to talk about the news, at least on some level here on the channel. I feel like it's kind of, oh god. Here we go. Hey. Ooh, that was a good pull, I gotta admit. That was a good pull. It's very annoying that they can do that like, in general, but okay. Alright. We're doing alright, though. I think. Really just me and one of the tanks. Yeah. See if I can get some heals on my team here. we go. Come on, get him down. Ah, this dancer. Totally could have got him down, but I was all alone. I was all alone. Dancer was too distracted with, I guess, the other tanks or whatever. And they're gonna get the Quint. That's fine. That's why we're in casual, baby. Alright, well, I'll hang out here and let everyone come back. Thankfully, like, we didn't stagger too much. So, yeah, we've got... Oh, come on. Man, they are just slaughtering me. Yeah, I got focused down hard on that. Woof. Rough. Alright. Well, they took the lead there. Let's see if we can bring it back. We got a minute to do so. Yeah, we're just not focusing at all. Hey, we're letting the crystal run away on him. I mean, we'll take it. I'll take anything we can get right now. Okay, so we're down one. We gotta be a little careful here. Watch out for that pull. God, that pull is annoying. I hate how that's a thing. Yeah, we gotta focus a little bit better here, guys. Like, we can do it. I mean, we had a great opener. There we go. Let's get them down. Ooh. Did they kill me while I was in the middle of my ult? What happened there? The hell? It went from like 0 to nothing. I'll have to watch the VOD on that. I don't know what happened. Yeah, they killed me in the middle of my ult, but like I wasn't being targeted at all. Interesting. Eh, that's fine. Oof, I did awful that match. Alright, well, we'll do one more. Then take a little break. Go do something else, maybe. Yeah, I don't even really know what there is to do. We'll just keep doing this. Yeah, we got 20 minutes until it switches over, right? So yeah, we might see if we can last until we get to the next map at least. Be kind of nice. Man, this is going slow. If I'm not winning any, you know, you don't think about it, but over the course of all of those games, that extra 300 Mom Stones really does make a difference after a while. All right. Yeah, I don't know if like PvP mods are still a thing at all. I don't think that's what happened. You know, I'll give people the benefit of the doubt, but yeah, it was just weird being focused like that the moment that my ult went out, right? But maybe I was just talking too much. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Wouldn't be the first time, right? That's all right. It's casual. It's just I just really want to get this done, and I don't want to have to sit through 150 matches to do it, you know. Man, I played a lot more this time than I thought, though. I'm already at 31 victories. I really genuinely do not remember playing this season all that much, especially casual match, right? I don't know what's going on. Time just flies when you're streaming. You just kind of forget a whole lot. Okay. Like, I would like to do ranked and at least, I don't know, get gold or something. Not that it matters. Like, it really doesn't change a whole lot, to be honest. You don't really get anything extra other than the portrait rewards and everything. Like, you don't really get... At least I don't remember getting a whole lot more Malmstones. I think maybe you did. I think maybe there was a Malmstone or crystal bonus. But, like, by the time you finish the series, like, there's so many crystals just thrown at you that you don't have anything to spend them on. Like, if they're gonna give, like, crystals as a rank reward, they've really got to add some more rewards to it. We've got to add some, like, cool mounts or something that just cost a ton. And who knows, maybe that's something they are working on, especially since they're adding a new mode or a new map. But, like, looking through this, I've got everything. There's nothing else for me to spend this on. They've really got to add a lot more rewards to make any of this worthwhile. Like, literally the only thing that I can spend any of this on is wolf collars at this point. And it's not like wolf collars have a whole lot that I'm after either. So yeah. Don't wolf collars also have, like, a cap too? I'll have to check here in a second. I think maybe they do. Alright, what do we got this time? Man, it's just the same names. I think it's just not a whole lot of people playing nowadays. Maybe it's just the time. I mean, it is kind of an odd time. People already get off of work and all of that. Yeah, I genuinely thought after the live letter it'd be a lot busier than it is. But yeah, just seeing the same names each time probably doesn't help the, like, the past couple of since we started streaming, basically, it's probably tanked my MMR. I don't know if it uses skill-based matchmaking or not. Probably, I can't imagine it does in casual. I think it does in ranked, because I was definitely noticing a lot of that in ranked. It seemed like skill-based matchmaking, instead of just straight-up wins-losses, which I prefer. I love skill-based matchmaking. It definitely makes it harder to rank up, obviously, but I feel like that's how it should be, you know? I've ranted about it before, but, like, an individual player's value isn't based completely off of whether or not the team wins or loses. That's not how it is in literally any sport. Baseball literally invented a stat specifically because of that, right? Like, war exists because of that mindset. Here we go. Alright. Let's see if we can do something about this here. Alright, I gotta get on the back line here. Yo. Oof, oof. Alright, what are we killing here? What are we after? There we go, there we go, there we go. Hey, we did it. We learned to click. After, what is this, 8 games now? I finally learned to focus and attack what everyone else is attacking. Took me long enough. I'm slow, but I'll get there. Here we go. I keep pressing the wrong thing, too. I've, like, really forgotten all of my... These two. I keep pressing the, I keep pressing to get out of stuns instead of what I should be pressing, which is, I'm gonna put some pressure on him. There we go. There we go. And he'll get to the potion before I can get there, but that's fine. Let's knock him out of the game for a bit. Would have liked to kill him, but that's fine. They got a little bit more survivability now, I guess. Alright, what are we attacking here, guys? Oh god. Oh god. There we go. Hey, that works. Hey. Hey, I'll take that. The bomb wants to kill him, that's cool with me. I have no idea what's going on this match, and, you know what, that's fine, because we're doing okay. Alright. Let's pop this down here. Let's get some heals where we're gonna be doing all of our stuff. That works. There we go. Cool. Alright. Hey, this time the Black Mage is not doing much. We'll take it. Hooray! Hooray for progress. Took us a while, but we got there. Eventually. Alright. Here we go. There we go. Knock him off. Knock him off. Seems kind of delayed though. Like I do that and it feels like it's not actually knocking them back for whatever reason. All right, takes like that extra second or so, right? All right, so that should have given us another rank up. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. I don't know if we're gonna do this by the time the series is over. The series comes out with the next patch, right? Like, it's not ending until 6.3, so I think we've got some time. It's just, man, it's gonna take a while. Alright. Well, I'm hungry. I gotta go get something to eat. We've had a good hour or so here. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. We might stream a little bit later tonight, because I feel like streaming a lot more today. It's just, I can't sit here and do Crystalline Conflict all day. I need something else to focus on for a little bit. So keep an eye out. We might do the guitar stream later tonight, after dinner and all that. It might be like a late night stream. Might be kind of fun. Yeah, I just wanted to hop in here and say hi. Do a little bit of something for you guys. But keep an eye out. Like I said, follow me on Twitter for as long as it's still up. Saying I might die by the end of the week, so who knows? Who knows? I do have a Tumblr. You can follow me on Tumblr. I've only got one post from back when it was my author Tumblr, but you can follow me on there. It's the same handle and everything, just Wesor. But yeah, we'll keep an eye out. We'll decide what we're gonna do tonight at some point. But yeah, thanks a ton for watching and hopping in and saying hi. We got a little bit of progress done. It's 2 more ranks. I might do some more off stream or something like that, but yeah, my brain is melting. All right, take it easy, guys.